Hi, good afternoon. I'm Max Stockdale, and I'm talking about how to make a fire. So for the introduction, you're gonna have to collect the firewood. You're gonna have to see if the firewood's good or bad, if it's like rotten or not. You're gonna have to see the size of the firewood. You need different sizes, and you also are gonna have to safely manage it and also extinguish it, which there's a couple of options there. For the next step, you're gonna have to collect some of the sizes of the firewood. This would be small. This is what you would use to light the fire. Some small flammable pieces. Anything flammable would pretty much work. And then you have the medium pieces, which you would put on top of the flammable pieces. And then you have large pieces right here. So all this stuff is dry and would be able to be lit on fire. This would be considered a bad piece since it's all wet and it won't light on fire. To make the fire, I'm gonna put it in a TP form, and once I make it, I'm gonna come back. TP, since it's angled up, and I'm gonna light it, and then after I light it, I'm gonna add more wood to it. So you're gonna want to light at the bottoms because the flames will go up, and then it'll catch the other stuff on fire. This is what it should look like when it should be obviously on fire, and the TP should still be standing up, and if it's not, oxygen won't go under it and it won't catch on fire. Since it's windy right now, it's going a lot since air can get through the wood to the flames. After you make the fire, you should stay with it so it doesn't catch other things on fire. So since right now it's enclosed like in its own pit, and since I'm watching it, it's fine. But like if you're doing it out in the woods or something and you leave it, it could start a forest fire, and obviously that would be pretty bad. So stay with your fire. And another thing for safety, if you have a top, put the top on it so the embers don't come out and shooting at you. And once you put that thing on, make sure you have a glove on or something, because that metal piece is going to be hot. This is the main way how I extinguish a fire. Obviously you take off the top piece. And if you don't have water or anything, you're just going to want to knock over the logs. It's going to stop the fire really fast because it has no logs with it, so it's going to stop faster. So see how much more smoke's coming out now? If you give it a little bit of time, it'll come out. Next, you're going to want to find something to extinguish it with water if it doesn't go out immediately. So I found this watering can. I'm going to use that. Alright, see, now no more fire. And just let it like smoke out. It'll be fine. If you want it, you can add some more to it. No more fire is going to be happening on that. So you can honestly probably let it sit there and not do anything else with it. And then let it, once it all dries or whatever, do it with that. But you should be fine. So in conclusion, that's how you make a fire. There's many ways to make a fire. That's just the way I did it. You can do it in many ways. I mean, you don't have to light it with a lighter. You can use matches, flint and steel, whatever you want. And you don't have to do the TP form either. You could do any form you want. That's just the way I always was taught. That's the way I do it. It's effective. I mean, you can use any way you want. So, that's how you make a fire, and thank you for being here. The sources I use for this project are smokybear.com, fs.usda.gov, and kao.com.